Well, drinks loaded with caffeine are a popular way to get your body and mind moving.
And now active teens are turning to the bottled energy to keep them going. But is it safe? Valerie Pritchett up this late. She joins us with a story. Val.
Yeah, I may have to take one of these actually. Well, kids lead busy lives. Demands can be great, so can the push to stay awake. The urge to rev up with these could be tempting, but before your kids shake one up and open it, you'll want to watch this. Classes, homework, sports, late nights, early mornings, lack of sleep. To keep up the hectic pace, many tweens and teens are turning to caffeine.
We're seeing a huge spike actually in the amount of caffeinated substances that kids take, both in pill and liquid form. A lot of stuff on the market. Before popping a top or swallowing a pill, this may come as a surprise. These legal products can have lethal consequences. There have been reports of death that's been associated with energy drink use, especially in kids that have other medical conditions that then take the energy drinks. While those reports are rare, too much caffeine can wreak havoc on young bodies. There are side effects. So one is that, especially for kids that have other medical conditions, so certainly attention deficit disorder is quite common in kids and youth. And you can imagine taking a stimulant for attention deficit disorder and combining that with caffeine, you can really rev up your body, which can lead to heart palpitations. Dr. Silva says athletes who use caffeine products could get heat illness, stomach and other issues, as lacrosse player Jordan Bowser found out firsthand.
I used to take monsters before games. Worked out in the beginning, but then I started to cramp up like during halftime. Really bad cramps. His trainer told him to stop, and he did. So just how much is too much caffeine? A cup of coffee has about 200 milligrams. Energy drinks vary. This one has 260 milligrams a can. So what is the acceptable amount of caffeine for those 18 and under? And for kids it's 100 milligrams. So you can imagine that kids are really getting a lot more caffeine on a daily basis depending on what product they're using. And sometimes, of course, combining products and not realizing that they're taking in too much caffeine. And what's interesting is the FDA does not regulate the caffeine consumption of energy drinks. They do soda. Dr. Silva says to ensure your child has energy, make sure he or she gets enough sleep. And don't forget a protein-packed breakfast. It fuels energy. He wants families to remember this about caffeinated products. Just because you can buy them at the store doesn't mean it's safe. And he also urges you to read the labels. On this can, for example, it says not recommended for individuals under 18 years of age. So it's important to make sure you read it before you drink it. Back to you.
You bet. Thanks, Val.